Welcome back to the Crown Chronicles, your ultimate destination for royal news, exclusive insights, and the stories behind the headlines. If you love staying ahead of the latest royal drama, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment. Now, let's talk about the story that has everyone whispering behind palace gates and Hollywood hedges alike. What if I told you that a simple jar of jam is causing confusion, even inside the Sussex household? Yes, you heard that right. Reports suggest that Prince Harry is struggling to understand why Meghan Markle's jam has become such a defining feature of her new lifestyle brand, as ever. While Meghan appears laser-focused on building a curated image around homegrown elegance, artisanal charm, and California sophistication, insiders claim Harry is quietly puzzled. Why jam? Why this? To understand this moment, we need to step back. Since stepping away from royal duties in 2020, and have carefully crafted a post-royal identity rooted in independence, storytelling, and brand building. From Netflix documentaries to podcasts and public speaking engagements, their ventures have aimed to redefine what modern royalty can look like outside palace walls. Now, with Meghan's brand, as ever, she's leaning into lifestyle, think elevated domesticity, curated simplicity, and products that feel personal. And at the heart of it, a jar of strawberry jam. Sources say Harry doesn't quite see why the jam has become symbolic. To him, it may simply be a product. But to Meghan, it seems to represent something deeper: authenticity, homemaking, and a return to roots. Remember, Meghan once ran a lifestyle blog, The Tig, long before she met Harry. Cooking, hosting, and sharing personal favorites were central to her public persona. In many ways, as ever, feels like a continuation of that chapter, only now, it carries the weight of royal scrutiny and global attention. And here's where it gets interesting. Brand experts argue that the jam isn't just about preserves, it's about preservation. Preservation of image, of control, of narrative. In a world where the Sussexes' every move is dissected, a humble jar of jam becomes a symbol of intentional reinvention. It says, we choose simplicity. We choose home. We choose softness over scandal. But insiders suggest Harry views branding differently. Having grown up within the structured framework of the monarchy, he may not instinctively connect identity with consumer symbolism in the same way Meghan does. For him, impact has often been tied to service, charity, and institutional legacy. Meghan, on the other hand, understands modern influence. In today's culture, lifestyle is currency. A product can tell a story more subtly, and sometimes more effectively, than a speech. Still, the reported confusion doesn't signal conflict. Those close to the couple emphasize that Harry remains supportive. He may not grasp why jam is the thing, but he stands behind Meghan's vision. And perhaps that's the real story here: two very different upbringings learning to navigate a shared future. There's also a broader question at play. Is this jam simply clever marketing? Or is it a strategic rebranding effort designed to soften public perception? After years of high-profile interviews, explosive memoir revelations, and tense royal relations, shifting the spotlight to artisanal domesticity could be a deliberate pivot. A reset, a reminder that beneath the headlines are two parents building a life in California. And speaking of California, the Montecito lifestyle practically demands a signature organic product. In that world, homemade jam isn't random, it's aspirational. It aligns with farmers' markets, coastal gardens, and curated authenticity. So perhaps Harry's confusion isn't about the jam itself. Maybe it reflects the adjustment from royal prince to brand-adjacent partner. From palace protocol to product launches. And maybe, just maybe, that tension between tradition and transformation is what makes this story so fascinating. Because at its core, this isn't about fruit preserves. It's about identity, reinvention, and the evolving meaning of influence in a digital age. So what do you think? Is Meghan's jam a genius branding move, or an unexpected choice that leaves more questions than answers? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the subtle power plays shaping modern royalty, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Crown Chronicles. Because in the world of royalty, even a jar of jam can tell a bigger story. Until next time, Crown.